And all in one motion, made the transfer and the throw over. Good pick over at first by Brown. So 2 gone here in the second. And St. Hayes will stand in. Look, again, you've got to throw strikes, but you've got to play defense. And when you get down into the semis and, well, now obviously here, but when you get down and see those teams down in Sulphur, all of them play good defense. If not, you're not going to be down there. You can't give teams extra outs. Got to throw strikes as St. Hayes fouls one out of play. And a couple of good plays here so far by the Falcons in Game 3. That one nearly brought back in by Pegler, just outside for a ball. That one also outside, same location. Pegler trying to frame it, pull it back in. No dice there. Same location, so 3 misses in the same spot, low and away to Dane Hayes. Reese Cunningham in the on-deck. Would love to hit here with 2 gone. And that one in the dirt, ball 4, so a 2-out walk. Keep the inning alive for Reese Cunningham. So Cunningham hits here with 2 gone in the bottom of the second, no score. Dane Hayes over at first. Eagles through a couple of games were active on the base pass. Not going here. Taking strike 1 is Cunningham. Reese over 3, a couple of strikeouts in Game 2. And here he is swinging, and we'll pop this one right up the chute into center. Boudreaux coming on, and he makes the put out. We're out number 3. The Falcons strand a 2-out walk. That's it. No score. We move to the third. Rosepine STA scoreless.
You want to get the road with peace of mind? At McKee Agency, we make auto insurance easy and affordable. Whether it's a daily commute or a cross-country adventure, our comprehensive coverage has you covered. Get personalized plans and excellent customer service tailored to your needs at McKee Agency. Why wait? Call McKee Agency today at 337-238-2832 for a fast, free quote. McKee Agency, keeping you on the road with confidence.
Keel Leesville Flooring is a proud supporter of the Rosepine High School Eagles athletic and academic programs and salutes all their achievements. Keel Leesville Flooring knows that a healthy combination of academics and athletics helps our young people become productive citizens. Visit their showroom at 248 Alexandria Highway in Leesville or call them at 238-2888. From carpet to tile, you can have your home looking great in no time. That's Keel Leesville Flooring, making your house a home, one floor at a time. Rosepine Retirement and Rehabilitation Center, located at 18364 Johnny B. Hall Memorial Parkway in Rosepine, is a proud sponsor of the Rosepine Eagles. Rosepine Retirement and Rehabilitation Center is cheering you on and supporting you all the way through your quest for a state championship. Rosepine Retirement and Rehabilitation Center, a proud supporter of Eagles athletics. Go Eagles!
No score between Rosepine and St. Thomas Aquinas. Back out on the mound, Riker Blackman will face Graham Garrett. Made a nice play on defense just a moment ago. Brady Semino and Keegan Lyons. And Harris takes ball 1. Just one base runner through 2, and now a chopper to Janice. He'll field it on a big hop. Throw over in time for out number 1. And that was a hit by pitch, the second batter of the game, but quickly erased 2 pitches later on a 5-4-3 double play. So it's been the minimum through 2 1/3 for Blackman. Now Semino will stand in. Shows bunt, pulls back, that one upstairs for ball 1. Blackman winds and fires. That one just misses above the letters. Not a bad miss. Better take from Semino, if you give credit where credit is due, but not a bad miss at all from Blackman. That time he misses 3 straight out of the zone. Three balls, no strikes. Let's see if he tries to just throw a get-me-over pitch. He does, but he locates pretty well. No swing from Semino. 3 balls, 1 strike. Janice over third, in on the grass, and yeah, that one right down the middle. I don't know what Semino saw there, but he was getting ready to toss the bat, head down to first. So from 3-0 to 3-2, Blackman looking to put him away here. And a breaking ball low for ball 4. So Semino reaches, and he made a nice play as well with that bare hand, or the glove flip. So now Keegan Lyons, the lefty, stands in with 1 out, the man over at first. So Blackman will be in the stretch. First pitch fouled out of play. Lyons again with the Game 1 starter. Ledoux last week, so Lyons was the Game 1 starter here yesterday and last week against Darvon Woods Charter. Runner goes, bunt, show him, pull back, and it hit him. So after the ground out third, a walk and a hit batsman have him first and second, and the lineup flips to the top. Second hit by pitch. Anyways, Lyons pitched in Game 1 of that game last week. Game 2 starter was Gavin Ledoux. Through 5 innings, no runs, 7 hits, 3 strikeouts, 65 pitches for Ledoux. So, again, he pitched well last week. Now the bunt shown popped up, but it's going to hit the ground. Blackman barehand throw is in time, but both runners move up 90 feet. Again, bang, bang plays. That one kind of had some backspin to it. Good job by Riker to bounce off the mound and field it between him and Gardner. And Gardner had to come out of the crouch, so good play there, but a productive out from Boudreaux will bring up Jeremiah Betts, who was hit by a pitch, and then he raced on the double play back in the first. So Semino down to third, Lyons down to second, first pitch swinging, and fouls it out of play. Oh, that one buzzes the tower. Best ducks out of the way. Top of the third inning. The winner take all. No score, but Falcons have runners at second and third with 2 outs. Riker Blackman to the plate. Breaking ball. That one tied up as he was not committed to the swing until about 3/4 of the way to the plate. And that was a awkward swing there. See if he can reset. Blackman wanted to maybe go back to that well again here on the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Bess. Again, that was an adventurous at bat there. Blackman gives him a little extra stare down. And he is fired up. Strands a couple of runners who move to the bottom of the third inning. Scoreless in Rosepine.
Hello, this is Sheriff Sam Kraft. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office is committed to protecting and serving all citizens of Vernon Parish. Senior citizens need our protection and our watchful eyes. Adult taxpayers deserve law and order, and our youth need encouragement and support in order to succeed. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office will continue to work with area law enforcement agencies to provide a safe and wholesome environment for all of our families. We are proud to serve Vernon Parish and to call it home.
Buying, selling, or refinancing your home? Let the Rethink Title Company work for you. Have a commercial real estate transaction? We can do that too. With over 35 years experience as a full-service real estate title company, we strive to provide personal attention and efficient results throughout the entire settlement process, giving you peace of mind. Give us a call at 337-404-4060 or stop by our office at 116 East Lula Street in Leesville. The team at Rethink Title are proud supporters of our area students and athletes and wish the best of luck on their future endeavors.
Bottom of the third inning here in Rosepine, no score. Riker Blackman strains a couple of runners, gets a strikeout there to end the top of the third. And now back out onto the mound, Gavin Ledoux getting his warm-up pitches in. And Ledoux, pretty good last week in game number 2 of the by-district round. It was after he... Again, the Falcons won that one in extras, 8-6, but he was 5 innings, no runs. And then Brown came in to pitch 2 innings, 6 runs. So that's where it got out of hand. Janice, first pitch going to be popped foul, and that one gets on to the dugout. Again, pleasure to have you with us. Sean Larken with you, Mike Cole back in studio. We've switched stations. First 2 games are on 105.7. Now we're here on 95.7. Breaking ball that didn't break. Janice takes ball 1. Janice had the home run in the first game, 2-run shot. Fouls that one over the dugout down the first base side. And he was out in front of that one, pulled it, and that gave the Eagles a couple more insurance runs, but it was the bat in the third that led to the Barracuda home run, where I thought was a really good piece of hitting. This was going to be squibbed to first. Brown will field it, touch the bag himself for out number 1. Grayson Gardner will stand in. He had a couple of walks in game 2, struck out to end game 2, but again, reached base twice. And he'll stand in with base empty and 1 out here in the bottom of the third. He takes strike 1. And both these pitchers, Riker Blackman and Ledoux, have been pretty good so far. Gardner at chopper. That one to short. Fielded by Garris. The throw over in time. Out number 2. So back to the top of the order, Barrett Cootie struck out in the first. And he takes strike 1 here. He wore the hat trick in the first game, but I can tell you, those last 2 strikeouts, they weren't strikeouts, as the third one actually nearly hit him. It was called strike 3. And Ledoux has filled up the zone against Barrett. He hadn't seen a ball yet. Now he's down 0-2. Barrett had the 3-run homer yesterday to give him number 11 on the season. Here he is staying alive, found this one out of play. But again, I think it was the mental toughness on the mound that was the impressive thing, because it was a struggle through a couple innings yesterday. But it tells the demeanor changed after the home runs. He went back out there for the 4th, and it was lights out in the 5th as well. Ended up going 6. Eagles got the win. That went above the zone for ball 1. We were here last year when he had that no-hitter against Benton, 14 strikeouts. But junior, again, this is a really good junior class. As that one on the outside edge, they called strike 3. Down looking goes Barracuda. That is the 3rd strike for Ledoux. We move to the 4th here in Rosepine. No score between the Eagles and the Falcons.
Are you paying your bank to hold your money? If so, it's time to make the switch to a bank with totally free checking. Sabine State Bank offers free checking with no fees, no minimum balance, no balance requirements, no analysis fees, and we still include check images in your statements without a fee. There is even a free small business account. If you really want free checking, stop by one of our convenient 45 locations. Sabine State Bank. Our goal, your future success. Member FDIC.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent David Heyman is your go-to agent in Leesville for service you deserve at the price you want. So try combining home and auto today. State Farm agent David Heyman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 337-239-9999 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to underwriting requirements.
Between the Eagles and the St. Thomas Aquinas Falcons. Game 3 of the best of 3 Division 3 select regional playoffs. Winner moves on to the quarters to face Catholic New Iberia, the defending champions. The 5-seeded Catholic New Iberia won it as a 4-seed last year. The 4-seed this year is locked in a battle with the 13-seeded Falcons as Riker Blackman back to work. And Gavin Brown takes ball 1. Brown hit into that inning double play back in the first. He takes strike 1 there. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. And this one's going to be just foul. It knocked the chalk up out there in left field, but man, that could have been trouble as that would have been at least a double for Brown, maybe more. That was tailing away from the left fielder, Colt Hayes. Well, instead, it's just a long strike. His teammate, Luke Pegler, in the on-deck circle, puts his bat standing straight up, barrel down. That way, Brown just had to walk back and grab it. 1-2. This is going to be a grounder up the middle, and that one will get through for a 1-out or a leadoff single. So again, Gavin, a little tough luck on the first swing that went foul, but baseball gods correct the mistake, and this one not hit nearly as hard, but finds green grass, and it's a leadoff single. FTA left 2 runners on back in the third. Those runners were stranded at second and third. Throw back over to first. Back in time goes Brown safely. Pegler, the catcher, into the box now. Cleanup hitter for the Falcons. He lined out the center his first time up. He takes a breaking ball that just misses. Pegler will step out, look at the wristband, now back in. Before he sees a pitch, they'll throw over. Back safely in time goes Brown. Shows bunt. Pops this one up, but it'll one hop to Riker Blackman. He'll throw over for the out. Not hit quite hard enough to stay in the air long enough for Blackman to catch it, but fields it cleanly and makes the out. Down to second goes Brown. And Gavin Ledoux, who flew out to right his first time up, will stand in. He's been good on the mound. He's looking to give himself some run support here with a man in scoring position. And he takes a good breaking ball, fouls it down the third base line. Again, that one started at his midsection, and nice break to it. Found the zone. And we'll do a couple of walks in game 2. Scored a run, stole a base, struck out. And that one did not break inside, and it hits him. Now Cam Ganji will stroll to the plate. Again, he was the winning pitcher in game 2. 12 strikeouts, 7 innings pitched, and looks like McCrory going to run for Ledoux, the pitcher. And that's Broxton McCrory, number 19. No score, but the Falcons threatening again. Now this is going to be a grounder to short. Barrett Cootie Fieldsville gets the short throw at third. That's all they'll get, but a great job to get the lead runner and the second out. Again, might have been able to turn 2, but it would have been really difficult, but a smart play to get the lead runner. So Brown is going to be out. Angie down to first. 2 outs, and now Graham Garris will stand in. Oh, that one runs in, and it's Garris on the back. So a little bit erratic here from Riker Blackman, and that loads the bases. So danger zone here. Brady Semino will stand in. He made a great defensive play a little while ago. He walked his first time up. Bases loaded, 2 outs. No score in the 4th. Falcons threatening, and Blackman paints the edge for the strike. Good start here. Definitely want to get ahead in the count. Bases loaded. He stranded a couple of runners an inning ago. And Grayson Gardner trying to pull that one back across the zone. To no avail. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. And Semino now facing a 1-2 count. Blackman trying to strand the bases loaded. Falcons did that twice yesterday in game 1. Blackman winds and fires. That one just outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Semino back in. Now the count runs full, and that one misses outside. Nowhere to put Semino, scoreless here in the 4th. Big pitch coming here. Blackman ready. Runners on the move. That one shot to second. Hayes Fields throws over in time. That one may have been ball 4, but a gift from Semino as he grounds out to end the inning. The Falcons leave them loaded, no score. Move to the bottom of the 4th. Rosepine coming up.
This is District 30 State Senator Mike Reese, and I'd like to wish our area teams the best of luck as they strive to bring home a state championship. I would like to congratulate all of our student athletes for their excellence on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. I'm a proud supporter of all of our area teams, bands, cheerleaders, and dance lines. Best of luck to all of our area teams from your District 30 State Senator Mike Reese.
Ready to hit the road with peace of mind? At McKee Agency, we make auto insurance easy and affordable. Whether it's a daily commute or a cross-country adventure, our comprehensive coverage has you covered. Get personalized plans and excellent customer service tailored to your needs at McKee Agency. Why wait? Call McKee Agency today at 337-238-2832 for a fast, free quote. McKee Agency, keeping you on the road with confidence.
Bases loaded jam, gets the ground out again. That one might have been out of the zone, but Semino trying to protect. Grounds it out to second, so we remain scoreless. And Caden Zudak will step in. He struck out looking his first time up. Again, Eagles have to get the bats going. Just 2 hits in game 1. Hitless through 3 here. And Zudak will lay down a bunt, and it's a good one. Got to have a good play from Caves here. The throw, it is not close. Caves Zudak right on schedule, gets the Eagles their first hit. It'll look like a line drive in the scorebook. It's an infield bunt single, and the Eagles will probably put him in motion. Evan Pierce will stand in. Evan with the double, couple of doubles yesterday. The second one got lost in the lights out there in right field. I was told last night he is creeping up on the Eagles hits record for a single season. He is 8 away. Pickoff throw, Dudek back safely. That hit record, those hits in a single season, is owned by one of the guys over in the dugout, part of that two-time state championship Eagles team, Logan Calco. But Evan Pierce, 8 games away, and look, Eagles got to keep winning, but if they do, that's attainable. Had a couple yesterday, hitless in game 2. Well, obviously, these guys want to chase individual accolades and whatnot. Those come with success, but anything they can do to help their team win is more important. And you'll hear every one of them say it, but pretty cool there that he's facing a good record. That one might be on notice next year as well. So, Mr. Calcote over in the dugout, watch out, runner goes. Pitch is high. The throw down is in time. As, again, not many people are going to be able to throw out Caden Zudak, but Pegler throws a seed down there, and Garris applied the tag, so the leadoff bunt single erased. So, 1 out. Pierce back in there. And he'll foul this one out of play. So Zudek's infield bunt single erased on the caught stealing. Evan Pierce now with a 1-1 count. That one rides outside. Again, you don't fault the aggressive base running because not many people are going to throw Caden Zudek out. He's already got a steal in the series, but he was caught stealing there. That one runs inside and misses. 3-1. You know, obviously, if Evan were to reach here, you would think hindsight is, you know, oh, we'd have 2 on, nobody out. But again, you always try to get your base stealers in motion. Here comes the 3-1. That one way outside. And Evan works a 1-out walk. Brendan Cheney stands in. Regardless, Eagles, whether they hit it or take the free pass, got to score. You got to have at least 1 to win. Again, the bats went silent, rightfully so. Again, you face a guy who's committed to Oklahoma in game 2. You know, he should be as good as advertised, and he was. 12 strikeouts to get you here to a game 3. Cheney ain't wasting any time. He'll ground at the second. They'll flip for 1. Double play. Nifty 4-6-3. Semino, Garris, Brown. That erases Pierce and Cheney. We move to the 5th inning. Scoreless in Rosepine.
Keel Leesville Flooring is a proud supporter of the Rosepine High School Eagles athletic and academic programs and salutes all their achievements. Keel Leesville Flooring knows that a healthy combination of academics and athletics helps our young people become productive citizens. Visit their showroom at 248 Alexandria Highway in Leesville or call them at 238-2888. From carpet to tile, you can have your home looking great in no time. That's Keel Leesville Flooring, making your house a home, 1 floor at a time. Rosepine Retirement and Rehabilitation Center, located at 18364 Johnny B. Hall Memorial Parkway in Rosepine, is a proud sponsor of the Rosepine Eagles. Rosepine Retirement and Rehabilitation Center is cheering you on and supporting you all the way through your quest for a state championship. Rosepine Retirement and Rehabilitation Center, a proud supporter of Eagles athletics. Go Eagles!
Pitchers duel here in Rosepine for a winner-take-all in the Division III Select Regional Playoffs. Rosepine STA scoreless through 4. Move to the 5th. It'll be 9-1-2 in the order, and it's number 9, Keegan Lyons, to lead it off, followed by Cole Boudreaux and Jeremiah Bess. Facing Riker Blackman, who stranded 2 runners back in the 3rd and had the bases loaded just an inning ago and got the ground out on 3-2. He has pitched with some traffic, but has kept his composure. And Blackman to the plate. First pitch swinging. That one is driven out into right field. And running over to make the grab is Reese Cunningham. He got a great jump on that one because that one hit in the gap. He was on his horse from the jump. One pitch, one out. If you haven't seen or heard, the Anacoca Lady Indians headed to Sulphur next week for the state semifinals. They join Simpson and Hicks. This one bunted, and that one in foul territory. Janice gave chase, but that one's spinning away from him. Strike one. The three Vernon Parish teams down there next week in the state tournament. 2 out of Class B. Hicks yesterday, 11-0 winners. Anacoca beats the Wally today. And then Simpson, the 13th seed Lady Broncos, getting down there. Pulling off upset after upset as a double-digit seed. So that'll be next Friday. This one's going to be popped into center, and Cheney, diving snag, catches it and slides down on a knee for out number 2. Brenham Cheney, again, one of the speedier guys out there in the outfield, can pick him up, put him down, and a quick out number 2. And we mentioned the Anacoca Lady Indians. The Anacoca baseball team had it done last night in a high-scoring affair. Coach Austin Cox tuned in today and texting back and forth. Congratulations to the Indians. Again, put up a boatload of runs yesterday as Jeremiah Best takes strike one from Riker Blackman. He'd love a quick inning here. Eagles got to start putting some pressure on the Falcons now. It's going to be a ground ball to short. Big hop. Cootie Fields fires over in time. 3 up, 3 down to the top of the 5th. Riker Blackman in control. Now time for the Eagles bats to wake up. No score. We move to the bottom of the 5th.
Hello, this is Sheriff Sam Kraft. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office is committed to protecting and serving all citizens of Vernon Parish. Senior citizens need our protection and our watchful eyes. Adult taxpayers deserve law and order, and our youth need encouragement and support in order to succeed. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office will continue to work with area law enforcement agencies to provide a safe and wholesome environment for all of our families. We are proud to serve Vernon Parish and to call it home.
Buying, selling, or refinancing your home? Let the Rethink Title Company work for you. Have a commercial real estate transaction? We can do that too. With over 35 years experience as a full-service real estate title company, we strive to provide personal attention and efficient results throughout the entire settlement process, giving you peace of mind. Give us a call at 337-404-4060 or stop by our office at 116 East Lula Street in Leesville. The team at Rethink Title are proud supporters of our area students and athletes and wish the best of luck on their future endeavors.
Are you paying your bank to hold your money? If so, it's time to make the switch to a bank with totally free checking. Sabine State Bank offers free checking with no fees, no minimum balance, no balance requirements, no analysis fees, and we still include check images in your statements without a fee. There is even a free small business account. If you really want free checking, stop by one of our convenient 45 locations. Sabine State Bank. Our goal, your future success. Member FDIC.
It will be Colt Hayes, Dane Hayes, Reese Cunningham. They've got to solve the riddle of Gavin Ledoux as he is locked in through 4 innings. He's allowed 1 hit, and it was an infield bunt single to Aiden Zudak, who was erased on a caught stealing, and he starts Colt Hayes off with a strike. I told you in game 2, if you were listening after this pitch, that one misses, that Elijah Haven, the number 1 quarterback in the 2027 class from the Dunham School, was going to announce his commitment. He was committing today. Supposed to be at 12. As this one's going to be right back up the chute, popped up, and the shortstop, Garris, will make the play for out number 1. It was between Georgia and Alabama, as he was an LSU target before the coaching change. But, with coaching changes, some guys, change, recruiting strategies and commitments and whatnot. That happens. It was down to Georgia and Alabama, and Elijah Haven will be playing at the next level at the University of Alabama. That commitment got moved to a little bit later, so I was not going to break that news over the internet or the radio before he did. And this is going to be a chopper to third, and Cave's long run over, the throw pulls Brown off the bag, but he puts the tag on Dane Hayes for the second out. And nice job all around by the third baseman, Cave, And then, to come off the bag, Brown had to put the tag on Dane Hayes. We're out number 2. Reese Cunningham will stand in. He popped out to center his first time up. But, yeah, congratulations to Elijah Haven. Look, I know he's going to an SEC rival. That is a great kid, man. He's super nice. His family, he's got a great family. And Tide are getting a good one. The only thing is, in today's age of college football, who knows? Maybe he finds his way back to Baton Rouge or something. Who knows? That one in there for a called strike to Reese Cunningham. And now, count no balls, 2 strikes. That one outside. The Eagles just 1 hit through 4 2/3. Just 2 base runners. One of those was erased on double play. So that one swung on and missed, and Ledoux is cruising through this Eagle lineup. Through 5, no score here in Rosepine in the winner-take-all.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent David Heyman is your go-to agent in Leesville for service you deserve at the price you want. So try combining home and auto today. State Farm agent David Heyman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 337-239-9999 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to underwriting requirements.
Dale Peterson, pharmacist, and the staff at Rosepine Family Pharmacy are proud supporters of the Road to the Championships. Rosepine Family Pharmacy knows that the combination of academics and athletics help young people become well-adjusted citizens. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call 337-462-0177. Serving the community since 1985, choose your hometown pharmacy to fill your prescription needs.
No score. Move to the top of the 6th, but before we do, again, the Anacoca Lady Indian softball team winners today. That game was called by Will Norris and Mr. Green, as I get a text message that Mr. Green was blocked in. There was so much crowd out there for that quarterfinal game. Mr. Green had to clear his throat and get out of that traffic jam. They had him blocked in out there at Anacoca. Hemmed up, they say. So we move to the 6th. Gavin Brown hit into a double play and then singled in his 2 plate appearances. He fouls off the first one from Riker Blackman. Again, it has been a pitcher's duel. Winner take all. Moving on to the quarters to face Catholic New Iberia. The 13 seed. St. Thomas Aquinas winning game 2 to force the winner take all. Now 2-1. That one misses. This one's going to be a grounder right back to the mound, and Blackman will flip underhand over to first. The first out. So, and both pitchers, Riker Blackman and Gavin Ledoux, matching each other inning for inning. And now Luke Pegler 0 for 1 with a sac bunt. He'll stand in. Again, that was a couple of innings ago when the Falcons had the biggest threat of the game. They had him loaded. Oh, good breaking ball there. Had Pegler kind of flinching. Strike 1. In. Starting to get tied here as we are in the 6th. Oh, big swing and miss on the off speed as Pegler quickly down 0-2. That one's going to miss low. 1-2. Yesterday, some more playoff games in Class B and C. Like I said, Anacoca baseball winners. Evans won. Maryville won as well. On that one, just fouled back. That was on the baseball side of things yesterday. Those Division 4 and below play one game instead of a best of three. Another 1-2. This one popped up. Let's see if Gardner has room. He will not, as that one gets just over the netting, out of play. So still 1 ball, 2 strikes in top of the 6th inning. No score between Rosepine and St. Thomas Aquinas. St. Thomas Aquinas won game 2, 6-3 to force the winner-take-all here. Check swing, that one low. No peel down, no swing. I think he went. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, trying to get the chase. Pegler did not oblige. The 2-2. This one popped up, and that one's going to get out of play over near football field. And which team's going to break through first? Who knows? Maybe one is all you need today. Getting late, 6th inning. Ooh, that one just missed as Taylor thought about offering at it. Checked the shoulders there, so now the count runs full. 1 out. Pegler about to face the payoff pitch. Blackman fires, and that one misses for a 1-out walk. Pegler reaches for the first time. And now Gavin Ledoux, who was hit by a pitch, stand in. Pegler will get a courtesy runner. That is Bugarino, who came in and got a hit yesterday. And before Ledoux sees a pitch, they throw over and back safely. That one in there at the letters for a called strike. And Gardner stops it. The runner's going to go. They'll throw down. And he is out. Man, that was a risky move there. That one did not get away from Grayson Gardner that much. An easy throw down, and the tag applied, so that erases the base runner. And Bugarino might get a talking to out there when he gets back to the dugout. Again, that one not a good read. Now the count 1 ball, 2 strikes to the pitcher Ledoux, and Riker 1 pitch away from getting out of this. Instead, he'll serve it into right field, a couple steps in, and now out goes Cunningham, and he camps under it for the out. A 1-out walk is erased on a caught stealing, and we are through 5.5. No score. Eagles coming up.
This is District 30 State Senator Mike Reese, and I'd like to wish our area teams the best of luck as they strive to bring home a state championship. I would like to congratulate all of our student athletes for their excellence on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. I'm a proud supporter of all of our area teams, bands, cheerleaders, and dance lines. Best of luck to all of our area teams from your District 30 State Senator Mike Reese.
Ready to hit the road with peace of mind? At McKee Agency, we make auto insurance easy and affordable. Whether it's a daily commute or a cross-country adventure, our comprehensive coverage has you covered. Get personalized plans and excellent customer service tailored to your needs at McKee Agency. Why wait? Call McKee Agency today at 337-238-2832 for a fast, free quote. McKee Agency, keeping you on the road with confidence.
Esquil Leesville Flooring is a proud supporter of the Rosepine High School Eagles athletic and academic programs and salutes all their achievements. Esquil Leesville Flooring knows that a healthy combination of academics and athletics helps our young people become productive citizens. Visit their showroom at 248 Alexandria Highway in Leesville or call them at 238-2888. From carpet to tile, you can have your home looking great in no time. That's Esquil Leesville Flooring, making your house a home, one floor at a time.
Bottom of the sixth here in Rosepine. No score between the Eagles and the Falcons of St. Thomas Aquinas. Here in Game 3, winner take all moves on to the quarterfinals. It'll be Devin Janice, Grayson Gardner, and Derek Cootie back to the top again. Hitting late, no score. Who cracks first? And that one in there for a called strike. Janice grounded out to third, his first time up. Gavin Ledoux has been sensational. As there's another one right down the middle. It's Ledoux and Riker Blackman matching each other. Scoreless frame for scoreless frame. Rikers had to deal with a little bit more pressure on the base pass. Again, just one hit for the Eagles. That was an infield bunt single that was erased on a caught stealing. So not much traffic for Ledoux. Now, after two straight in the zone, Ledoux misses with two out of the zone. The winner of this will face Catholic New Iberia in the quarterfinals. Janice will pop this one right up the chute. Going out a couple of steps is Garris. He will give way to his left fielder who had to come in. Lyons was kind of awkwardly having to dodge his shortstop and make the play, but he does. And that is out number one here in the sixth. And a lot of nerves here in the park as, man, getting late. One run may be enough the way these guys are throwing. But we may not see a run for another few innings. Gardner takes low for ball one. Grayson rounded out to short in his first at bat. That was back in the third. Had a couple of walks in game two. This time he's going to hit this one out into center, and still going back and making a catch is Boudreaux out center for the second out. So back to the top of the order. Barrett Cootie, nobody on, two outs. Barrett a couple of strikeouts. When we talked about game two, he struck out three times, but two of those, I don't think they were strikeouts. Second one, or the last of which was just absolutely horrible. But he struck out twice here, so he's looking to get going here with a two-out rally, and he takes ball one. He's going to foul that one back into the screen. He actually, did he lose his batting glove? He did. Lost his batting glove, his right one. It just slipped out. Again, it is kind of humid out here, so that, but again, he fouled it back and lost the glove. That's what we don't see every day. 1-1. That one just misses. Barrett thought about maybe offering it that one, but instead he checks up. So 2 balls, 1 strike here. No score, bottom of the sixth in Rosepine. Eagles locked in a pitcher's duel with FTA. And now 3 balls and 1 strike. Aiden Hudak on deck. This is now the third time through the order, so they've seen Ledoux now a couple of times. And Cootie's going to serve this one into right. Back is Bess. And he's under it. 4 out, number 3. We are through 6. Here in a winner-take-all. Still no score. Eagles, Falcons.
Rosepine Retirement and Rehabilitation Center, located at 18364 Johnny B. Hall Memorial Parkway in Rosepine, is a proud sponsor of the Rosepine Eagles. Rosepine Retirement and Rehabilitation Center is cheering you on and supporting you all the way through your quest for a state championship. Rosepine Retirement and Rehabilitation Center, a proud supporter of Eagles athletics. Go Eagles!
Hello, this is Sheriff Sam Kraft. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office is committed to protecting and serving all citizens of Vernon Parish. Senior citizens need our protection and our watchful eyes. Adult taxpayers deserve law and order, and our youth need encouragement and support in order to succeed. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office will continue to work with area law enforcement agencies to provide a safe and wholesome environment for all of our families. We are proud to serve Vernon Parish and to call it home.
No score here at Rosepine as we move to the 7th. Eagles and the Falcons locked in a pitcher's duel here in Game 3. Looking for a spot in the quarterfinals. Eagles won Game 1 11-3. Game 2 earlier this morning, 6-3 Falcons. And the man that was largely responsible for that is stepping into the box, Cam Ganji, the 6'6" Oklahoma Sooner commit. And he swings through Riker Blackman's first pitch for strike one. He pitched Game 2. Struck out 12, only allowed 2 hits, so kept the Eagles offense at bay. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, we talked about it. There's strategy that goes into it as far as who you throw in a Game 1, a Game 2. They went to him here in Game 2 in an elimination game, and he rose to the occasion, held serve, and now, again, locked in a scoreless.
Our goal, your future success. Member FDIC.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent David Heyman is your go-to agent in Leesville for service you deserve at the price you want. So try combining home and auto today. State Farm agent David Heyman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 337-239-9999 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to underwriting requirements.
KROK Southport Pulp.
Bottom of the 7th inning here in Rosepine. Last chance for the Eagles. They trail 1-0 after the Falcons finally break through in the top of the 7th. Eagles just 1 hit in the game, and it was by this man on an infield bunt single. They have got to do it now or their season ends. Here at home in Game 3. Aiden Zudak, Evan Pierce, Brenham Cheney to face Evan Ledoux. And Ledoux starts with strike 1. He has allowed 1 hit, 2 walks. Zudak serves this out into shallow right and over to make the play for out number 1. Defensive replacement out there that I can't quite tell who it is. It is not Best anymore, but the Eagles quickly down for 2 outs. Evan Pierce will stand in. He walked and grounded out to short. That one wasn't a strike. Yeah, that one wasn't a strike. You can credit Pegler with the frame there because that one was out of the zone, but it's strike 1. There's your makeup call there. Is that one evened it up? 1 ball, 1 strike. That one looked way better than the first. Because the first one, again, out in the other batter's box. Tried to go inside there. Didn't get it. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one right down the middle. 1-2 to count to Evan Pierce. Brenham Cheney in the on-deck circle. Eagles trail by 1. And Thomas Aquinas gets that run in the top of the inning. Ledoux. This is going to be a grounder to short. High hop, and it goes right over the head of Garris. Maybe there's the break the Eagles need, and that one wasn't even touched by Garris, so it is a 1-out single, and tying run is aboard. Again, tricky hop. That one literally went over the head of Garris. He couldn't even get leather on it, So it's a single for Evan Pierce. And now Brenham Cheney stands in. 1 out. In a 1-0 game, Eagles have the tying run over at first. And that one in there for a called strike. That was a strike. Cheney grounded out to second his first time up and then hit into a double play back in the fourth. Fouls this one back, quickly down 0-2. Comes the 0-2. That one in the dirt. Good stop back there by Pegler. And Evan Pierce over at first. If he does go, it's got to be a good read, and it's got to get away from Pegler. He's already thrown out Caden Zudak today. And Evan Pierce will dive back into first. Throw over not in time. Cheney back into the box. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This is going to be driven into left field and get into green grass right in front of Lions, and Eagles back-to-back hits. Have them at first and second with 1 out. Cheney, a piece of hitting there with 2 strikes. Colt Hayes will stand in here. The winning run over at first. And before he sees a pitch, we'll see what happens here as the Falcons are going to have a meeting of the minds. We will take a 30-second break. Eagles trying to rally here in the 7th, down 1.
Dale Peterson, pharmacist, and the staff at Rosepine Family Pharmacy are proud supporters of the Road to the Championships. Rosepine Family Pharmacy knows that the combination of academics and athletics help young people become well-adjusted citizens. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call 337-462-0177. Serving the community since 1985, choose your hometown pharmacy to fill your prescription needs.
The meeting on the mound, again, I didn't think they would take Ledoux out, but again, probably just going over some strategy here defensively. But the Eagles, after Zudak flew out, have a single from Evan Pierce and a single from Brenham Cheney. The winning run is Cheney over at first, and Colt Hayes stands in. He's grounded out to short and popped up to short. Ledoux checks the runner, bunt shown, and popped up out of play. So what you'd be doing here is if they can move these runners, we've got Dane Hayes over in the on-deck circle. Old Hayes trying to put the bunt down there, get those runners to second and third. So it's 0-1, and now Ledoux back in the stretch. Checks the runners, now bunt again. This is a good one, and that one is going to be fumbled, and now the throw is not in time. The bases are loaded again. That one fumbled around with by Brown over at first. An excellent job by Colt Hayes to not run into the first baseman or touch the baseball. He had to kind of make a juke move out there to avoid the contact with about 3 different objects, and now the Eagles can win it with 1 swing of the bat here. And before Dane Hayes steps into the box, let's see what the Falcons do here. And it looks like they'll meet up, and Falcons defensively are trying to just give Ledoux a little bit of encouragement again. Not that much hard contact all day. Cheney did get a good piece of barrel on his, but other than that, just kind of been some tough luck. But again, Colt Hayes puts down the sack bunt, trying to just get those runners over, and he reaches one out. Dane Hayes can win it with one swing of the bat. He's got Evan Pierce at third, Brenham Cheney, who has wheels on wheels at second. So depending on where this goes, he could be in to win it here. Eagles trail 1-0, one out in the bottom of the seventh. Winner moves on to the quarters. That one squared the bunt, thrown above the head of Hayes for ball one. So now, finally, some pressure on the base pass for Gavin Ledoux, who has been basically untouchable until this moment here. And he throws one high for ball one to Dane Hayes. Eagles trying to put some pressure on that infield. This one's going to be driven out into left, coming on. That one's going to get down for a run. The Eagles will go station to station, and we're tied. Dane Hayes keeps the season alive. He drives in the tying run in the bottom of the seventh. Again, that one hit out in front of Lyons. Smart base running and coaching over in the box as Cheney probably could have challenged it. That one not hit quite hard enough to win it. Eagles go station to station, still one out, and Hayes ties it here in the seventh on an RBI single that scores Evan Pierce. But now Reese Cunningham in. Eagles can win it with one swing of the bat right here. Infield in. Bunt shown, pulled back, ball one. Again, nowhere to put Reese Cunningham. One out here in the bottom of the seventh inning. Cunningham popped out to center and has struck out. He can win it here. Bases loaded. Cheney at third. Goes bunt, pops it up on the infield, and the catcher will make the play. They're two gone. So it's up to Devin Janice here to win it in the seventh. Bases still loaded, two gone. Grayson Gardner about half equipped over there with the catcher's gear. He's got the shin guards on. We want to see him next week. Devin Janice could win it right here. Game rest on his bat and on the arm of Ledoux on the mound. Cheney over at third. Janice homered yesterday. That one in the dirt. I would say the Eagles fans make a little noise, but they're probably way too nervous over there on pins and needles to make some noise. But you could really rattle the guy on the mound. Instead, everybody on edge here. Janice back in after a first pitch ball. It's going to be a ground ball to second. The throw is dropped it short at second base. Eagles are going to the quarterfinals. The flip from Semino to the bag to the shortstop. Garris is dropped, and the Eagles win it in the seventh, 2-1. Oh, man, just a tough way for the Falcons season to end. As, again, it was a routine grounder by Semino, fielded. He flipped to second, and Garris, the shortstop, dropped the third out and would have sent this game to extra innings. And instead, the Eagles are going to the quarterfinals. They win it 2-1. They score the tying and the go-ahead run here in the bottom of the seventh. Season on the line, and they are moving on. We will take a break, come back, and put a bow on this one.
This is District 30 State Senator Mike Reese, and I'd like to wish our area teams the best of luck as they strive to bring home a state championship. I would like to congratulate all of our student athletes for their excellence on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. I'm a proud supporter of all of our area teams, bands, cheerleaders, and dance lines. Best of luck to all of our area teams from your District 30 State Senator Mike Reese.
Ready to hit the road with peace of mind? At McKee Agency, we make auto insurance easy and affordable. Whether it's a daily commute or a cross-country adventure, our comprehensive coverage has you covered. Get personalized plans and excellent customer service tailored to your needs at McKee Agency. Why wait? Call McKee Agency today at 337-238-2832 for a fast, free quote. McKee Agency, keeping you on the road with confidence.
Esquil Leesville Flooring is a proud supporter of the Rosepine High School Eagles athletic and academic programs and salutes all their achievements. Esquil Leesville Flooring knows that a healthy combination of academics and athletics helps our young people become productive citizens. Visit their showroom at 248 Alexandria Highway in Leesville or call them at 238-2888. From carpet to tile, you can have your home looking great in no time. That's Esquil Leesville Flooring, making your house a home, one floor at a time. Rosepine Retirement and Rehabilitation Center, located at 18364 Johnny B. Hall Memorial Parkway in Rosepine, is a proud sponsor of the Rosepine Eagles. Rosepine Retirement and Rehabilitation Center is cheering you on and supporting you all the way through your quest for a state championship. Rosepine Retirement and Rehabilitation Center, a proud supporter of Eagles athletics. Go Eagles!
Hello, this is Sheriff Sam Kraft. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office is committed to protecting and serving all citizens of Vernon Parish. Senior citizens need our protection and our watchful eyes. Adult taxpayers deserve law and order, and our youth need encouragement and support in order to succeed. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office will continue to work with area law enforcement agencies to provide a safe and wholesome environment for all of our families. We are proud to serve Vernon Parish and to call it home.
Buying, selling, or refinancing your home? Let the Rethink Title Company work for you. Have a commercial real estate transaction? We can do that too. With over 35 years experience as a full-service real estate title company, we strive to provide personal attention and efficient results throughout the entire settlement process, giving you peace of mind. Give us a call at 337-404-4060 or stop by our office at 116 East Lewis Street in Leesville. Rethink Title are proud supporters of our area students and athletes and wish the best of luck on their future endeavors.
To Rosepine, where the Eagles, by the skin of their teeth, are moving on to the quarterfinals for the first time since 2023. They defeat St. Thomas Aquinas 2-1. We were scoreless until the seventh. The Falcons get a run in the top of the seventh inning, and the Eagles, down to their final 3 outs, rally, and they win it in crazy walk-off fashion. Again, it was looking very grim there through 6, and the bats came to life. And again, some batted ball luck, and the baseball gods kind of shined down on them. Again, a tough, gritty win for the Eagles as they are moving on to the quarterfinals, where they will be right back here in Rosepine to face the defending champs in Division III Select, Catholic New Iberia. That'll be a best of 3, but it'll be right back here in Rosepine. Again, you look over at both of the huddles right now, and again, just jubilation on one side and, disappointment on the other. There was one error in the game. This was about as clean of a baseball game as we've seen. There was one error, and it was on the final play of the game and effectively ended STA season. Again, you got to feel for the middle infield there, Garris at short. It was a routine ground ball to Semino that would have sent this game to extras. The flip to the shortstop, Garris, on the bag, did not catch the ball, went in and out of his glove. And again, bases were loaded with 2 outs. Brenham Cheney comes home to score the game-winning run. Again, you got to feel for that kid. It's tough, man. Somebody's got to win the game. Somebody's got to lose it. You just hate to lose it in that fashion. You hate to see that happen, especially to high school kids, man. You hope the kid can pick himself up. But again, somebody had to take the loss on the mound. Both of these guys were absolutely phenomenal. Riker Blackman was great. Again, only allowed 2 hits. Had a few base runners here and there. Had the bases loaded one time. Got out of that jam. Had runners at second and third in the middle part of these games. Got out of that jam. Again, Riker Blackman gets the win in the winner-take-all. He has been great for the Eagles the last few weeks, and he rose to the occasion in Game 3. The tough loss on the mound goes to Gavin Ledoux. He was unhittable through 6 innings and a third. Through 6 innings, he gave up 1 hit and got the leadoff man, Caden Zudek, to fly out. That 1 hit was an infield bunt single that was quickly erased on a caught stealing. So he barely dealt with any traffic on the base pass until the 7th. He got a fly out to Zudek to lead off the 7th. Evan Pierce grounded the ball to shortstop that took a massive hop over Garris's head that got into center field for a single. That was followed by Brenham Cheney, the hardest contact of the game, hit one out into left field for a base hit. So back-to-back hits. Cole Hayes looking to put down a bunt to move the runners into scoring position to play for just a run. Puts down a perfectly executed bunt down first base line. Had to dodge the first baseman and the baseball and reached on a single. So bases loaded. Still down 1-0. The senior Dane Hayes comes through, drives in the tying run. Not hit quite deep enough to challenge the outfielders to send Cheney home to win it. Then Reese Cunningham comes up, tries to put the bunt down, bunts it up onto the infield, and then Devin Janice, the hero, puts it in play, grounds it out, and then on the flip to second, the ball dropped. The Eagles win, and they are moving on to the quarterfinals next week, right back here against Catholic New Iberia. But again, just a great game here in Game 3 in the winner take all. It's exactly how we thought we'd draw it up, and the Eagles come out on top 2-1. So they will be playing next week in the quarterfinals right back here. Again, playoff action going on all around. Softball will head to Sulphur next week. We will be on the air next Friday, back on today's Country 105.7 for those games. Again, we'll have Simpson down there, Hicks, and Anacoco. The schedule will come out. We do know Simpson's Friday at noon, so you'll be able to hear that on today's Country 105.7. We'll try. If we can sneak a baseball game in there, who knows? But anyways, we will find out when that schedule comes out as well. But we are done here for the day in Rosepine. For Mike Cole back in studio, thanks for joining me, Mike, all day. It's been a hot one out here, but the Eagles get it done in Game 3 in walk-off fashion. Congratulations to the Eagles. They are moving on. We will see you next week. Thanks for listening on KROK 95.7.
95.7 FM is KROK.